This is my 2022 Yamaha R1M. Gonna do a build breakdown. Go over all the mods, everything that's done so far to the bike. This bike got dropped off the last week of December, literally a couple days before our first snowfall. So haven't really been able to ride it yet. I did ride it around the block just to make sure the thing works when it got delivered. Other than that, just really building it, modding it, getting it ready for this next riding season. Starting from the top, did the Rizoma stealth mirrors. I think these things look great on this bike. So it was one of the first mods I did. Got some pro-type bolts as well for the windscreen. I don't know if the camera really picks these up well, but in person these things really pop. It looks like jewelry on the bike. Down I did EvoTech front axle sliders, EvoTech coolant guard, radiator guard. I did also the EvoTech bar ends. These are weighted, so apparently you're supposed to get some of the vibration out of the handlebars, which I don't know. I can't imagine that being too bad on this bike, but why not? Rizoma frame sliders. And some pro-type bolts on the rear sets as well. EvoTech rear axle slider, TWM spools. Also did a TWM quick release gas cap. And towards the rear, so this was plastic. I got it in carbon fiber from Moto Composites. Also did the carbon fiber rear hugger from TST Industries, which I really like the look of. It's a little bit more aggressive than the stock one. Stock one doesn't have as pronounced kind of angles on the end there. I think that was a nice touch. Towards the rear, we did JL Designs smoked rear tail light, as well as the New Rage fender eliminator kit. It does have the ability to be integrated, or the turn signal is integrated into the tail light, but I like it a little bit more to the outside. I feel like it's a little bit more noticeable. The exhaust I did SE Project CRT, of course in carbon fiber, kind of completes the full titanium exhaust. It's a 3/4 system. These bikes already come with titanium headers, so I didn't need to replace those. Also got the full 6 carbon fiber belly pan, which to me really completes the look of it. Without the catalytic converter, I think the bike kind of loses some of its lines, and that brings it back. Under the tank, did a Sprint P08 air filter. I did get the ECU tuned by Chris Moore and Moore Mafia. So that's already installed, map is good, ready to go. And on the tank, did Stomp Grip tank grips here, which I was actually nervous about doing because I didn't want to ruin the look of the silver. Seeing it on there, I actually like it better. It gives it a little more texture. As I mentioned, I've literally just pretty much rode this bike around the block when I got it. So once the salt is off the road, plan is to record my true first ride, first impressions. This is actually my first leader bike that I've ever owned, or I guess ever ridden, so you can get a brand new perspective of what it feels like to ride a leader bike. Yeah, thanks for watching. I'll post some links to all the products as usual in the description. Let me know if you have any questions. Otherwise, stay tuned. I am very excited for this next riding season.